Here's the moral of the story. We're really splitting hairs here. I feel like we need to say that before we discuss anything further. In theory, what he says is right.
You are the Russell Westbrook of reporters, by the way.
What, I take bad shots? Why don't you go ahead and get comfortable, because what we're about to do is going to take a while. Cancun on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cancun! And with that, we say happy exit interview Monday, everyone. He accomplished this, so now you got to go out and do that. Pop quiz for y'all. The last 25 rookies of the year, how many ended up being all-stars the very next season? 25? No. 10. Figured really once we got to the cut line on Friday, there was going to be nothing short of chaos this weekend at the Kings course. Here's our surprise face. No, don't do it. We're not going to play this whole moral victories game, okay? Not with this coach, not with this team, not when you went out on this field and lost to your rivals by 3 touchdowns. Still could have been a lot worse. You're just trying to get that one under your belt, but to do it here, given the name and the field, yeah, it's pretty cool. So the other elephant in the room with this game is it was the final contest before we get to Thursday's trade deadline. We still don't know what's going to happen. I did talk to Jamal Mosley about this, the mental toll this is going to take on guys leading up to that date. He answered it just like he did the playoff question. We're going to take it one game at a time. But I think the attention has shifted after what we saw last night in the poll qualifying. Not Alex Bowman. How about Travis Pastrana? Yeah, don't have to Google anything. It's the actual one that you're thinking of. Yeah, the stuntman, the X Games star. That was one of the rare measuring stick opportunities for this team based on what the schedule was going to provide for them. And you come away just feeling like it's a gut punch. How big of an impact do you think this has on the entire season? Yeah, there is a Giannis, a Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, guys like that in the front court that are ahead of them. We understand that. But outside of that logic, give me another reason what would say, hey, no, it's not the year for you, Paolo. Stefano, go back to you on that. Hit you on a backdoor. I said they got Franz in low places. If you were to compare his game to a wine, it would be what?
I'm a Riesling Moscato girl. Okay. It's sweet. It's refreshing.
When we sit down again a year from now and talk about 2024, but look back on this past season, what are we going to say about this club?
You know, if you're going to do something, now's probably the time to get it done. I'm just saying I think it's too little too late. Assumptions don't exactly put tallies in the win or the loss column, now do they? Look, just saying. 27-40. They're 4 games back in the play-in with 17 to go. Now, if that wasn't enough, maybe this will do it. They're 0-3 on this current homestand. They're going to close it out against Miami, who has won 7 of 8 matchups between these two. And just for kicks and gigs, we're going to follow up all this fun stuff with a 4-game West Coast road swing. Doesn't really seem so promising now, does it? What? What's that? By God, it's Wendell's music! Big fella. Back after 3-game absence with that groin injury. I'll tell you what, he had a gut check performance in him tonight. 3-4 all over this one. Forcing the turnover in the first. We're outrunning Franz. Paolo. Nice up and under Magic, up 10 after 1. And let's go to the fourth quarter. They're up 5. Very scary moment here. Franz Wagner with the closeout on Tyler Hero, forcing the turnover. And you see him get rolled up. It's the ankle. Same one as last week. He would leave this game, did not return. X-rays were negative. More on this tomorrow. Magic still had this lead, and they could have closed it out, but they're kids, and they made it hard on themselves. 6-point game with a minute to go. Kyle Lowry. Now, all of a sudden, it's down to 3. So 5 seconds ago, still a 3-point game. Here's the situation. Do you foul? Or do you foul? Well, you should have, but Jimmy Butler gonna get a look, and of course it's going in. 3 of his game-high 38. That triple sends it to OT. Doesn't seem promising still, right? A reminder, the bell does not dismiss you. Wendell dismisses you. 34, giving you 42 minutes. Played the final 5 at his absolute best. Baseline jam, and then that's 3 in the corner. He had 27 and 11. Too little, too late. That's just a JoJo song. Magic snap a 3-game skid at the right time. They will begin that 4-game West Coast trip Tuesday against San Antonio.